Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I would like to show you a new way to farm for nanites. This is going to be the Interceptor update, and it involves mining for lots of resonant shards, inverted mirrors, and hunting for sentinel ships. Alright, so the first thing we need to do to collect these materials to farm for nanites is we need to go to our galactic map and we need to find a corrupted planet. So what we're looking for, and it's the same thing you do to find a sentinel ship, is we need to find a dissonant system. So in this little window here where it says blah 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 Roman numeral current location, and then underneath that it says G7 water, for a dissonant system it will, instead of saying water, it will say dissonant. So we need to find a dissonant system. Okay, so here we have Oberus Ide, 171 light years away, G1 dissonant. This is the type of system we're looking for. I don't have an economy scanner or conflict scanner set up on this ship yet, so I don't have any other information, but we do want the dissonant system. Okay, so now we have arrived at our dissonant system. Now we need to go through the planets, and we're going to scan each one, and we're looking for a planet which has, right there actually, first try, at the very bottom of that list it says corrupted sentinels. And just for comparison, we'll look at another planet. Let's go to look at that one. We'll scan it. Now it says high sentinel activity. Okay, so anything other than corrupted sentinels is normal sentinels. We want the corrupted sentinels because they have the purple crystals stuck on them, and this whole planet will be covered in purple crystals. So let's go to this planet. So we're going to start by collecting these resonant shards after I find a little clear landing area, because, well, no man's landing. Come on. There we go. Beam together here. I'm gonna grab these radiant shards. Oh, that was very low. There's radiant shard. I'm gonna grab some of this living fragments, which is the, I think, Atlantidium, because we can get nanites with these too. Alright, and this is honestly kind of slipped out, so you have to have the upgrade for the mining beam to be able to get the radiant shards, but the living fragments we could actually do with our ship. And the reason why we're going to do it with our sentinel ship is because we can hover. And because we can hover, we can mine all this up with just something as simple as our photon cannons. So we need to get this material. And I got us a crazy amount of stuff just now. Plenty. So now I have those two materials, but now I want an inverted mirror. So we need to find a group of sentinels, which, for the planets that I've flown around on that are corrupted sentinel planets, I have found that sometimes you can find a whole bunch of sentinels standing all right in a row, and sometimes it may take you up to 30 minutes or longer to find any sentinels at all. It depends on the role of whatever planet you happen to find. Right here. Okay, so I found my group of sentinels. Alright, so let's land our ship. And I have not tried doing this from the ship because I don't want Sentinel fighters coming around and bugging me. Because I'm super annoyed when I'm trying to fight things and then all of a sudden there's a bunch of ships here fighting me. Okay, so that right there, that is the inverted mirror Sentinel. I'm going to switch my multi-tool to my fighting multi-tool. Make sure I'm on pulse spitter, change to my grenades, which I need to recharge. Yes, I know I'm doing it the slow way, it's okay. I'll do things differently. Alright, so what's going to happen here is when I kill that Sentinel, it will drop one inverted mirror. That inverted mirror we can then use to gain nanites. Now, much like every Sentinel fight that you've been in, if you go through all of the 5 levels of Sentinel aggression and you complete the 5th level, then it stops the Sentinel aggression. Same thing happens with the corrupted Sentinels, but the difference is when you do that, you are given the location of a salvaged Sentinel ship, much like the one I have over there, that you can then use. You can recover it, you know, and fly it around. But also, there is a chance that when you've completed the 5th tier, that you can get a drop of 10 inverted mirrors all at once. I had that happen to me yesterday when I was trying this, and I managed to get like 19 mirrors in a very short amount of time by doing that. Which is significant considering how many nanites you get from each mirror. So we're going to attack this mirror and get our inverted mirror. And we're going to fight all the way up through the 5th tier because we need a Sentinel ship. I need this swarm to be defeated. Alright, and we just completed the 5th level aggression. And now it's giving us the location for a dissonant spike. Dissonant spike detected. Alright. Okay, so now we have located our crashed Sentinel ship. We're going to enter it. Now, we're not keeping this ship. We don't want anything to do with it other than what it has in it, and that is the Hylian brain. Okay, and so then we're going to bring all of these things back into our freighter. Only because I need to use the refiner, and I'm using the refiner on my freighter because I don't feel like traveling all the way back to any base that has a refiner. For most of this, you can use a portable refiner. However, there is a recipe where you will need at least a medium refiner. Okay. So we're going to go to our refiner room. Oops, I still have leftover stuff. Okay, so our first recipe we're going to do is radiant shards. That gives us 1 to 50. If you see right here, that is a 1 to 50 recipe. 1 radiant shard to 50 nanite clusters. We're going to make those. Alright, now here's where it gets really cool. Inverted mirrors. That is a 1 to 95. Inverted mirrors to nanite clusters recipe. Okay, that's a lot of nanites all at once. So if you went out and mined a whole boatload of inverted mirrors, you could potentially make a lot of nanites all at once. Alright, we can also do, if we put the Hylian brain, alright, that's this right here, that's when it's red and it's still saying this brain doesn't like you from the ship. You put this in here. That is a 1 to 260 recipe for nanites in the refiner. That is a freaking lot of nanites. Alright, if you were to make that Hylian brain into a harmonic brain, that doesn't make anything at all. Alright, so now if you wanted to spend the time to do boatloads of refining in your refiner room, there is a recipe that I found out. Now, Atlantidium by itself is a 1 to 2 for pugnium. We're going to make some pugnium real quick, and this is pretty slow, right? So for the 4095, which is as much as you can make in one shot of pugnium, it's about 4 minutes worth of refining. We're just going to mine up just a little bit here, or refine up a little bit. Right, so by itself is a 1 to 2 for pugnium. Now, if we go into our inventory here and just get some pugnium, pugnium makes nanites. It's a 25 to 1, right? So, but watch this. Now, if I put the Atlantidium back in there with the pugnium, now it's a 1 to 3 for runaway mold. So let's make some runaway mold. And that's about 5.5 minutes for the 4095 stack. And we're going to throw that right over here real quick, put this away, and now runaway mold, as we all know, is a 5 to 1 for nanite clusters. So you could potentially use the Atlantidium with the pugnium. Use the Atlantidium to make pugnium. I would say, because it's a 1 to 2, you would want to do about 1/3 of your total Atlantidium into pugnium. That should give you roughly equal amounts of each. Put them both back in your refiner. Make as much runaway mold as you possibly can. And start making runaway mold. And now the runaway mold, for a full stack of runaway mold, the 9,999 is about a 20-minute refinement process. So it's going to take a while. It's going to take a long time. But it can be done, and that is another recipe that you can use then to make the nanite clusters and potentially make yourself nanite rich. Alright everybody, that's what I wanted to show you, that you can make a lot of nanites with this new update using radiate shards, Atlantidium, inverted mirrors, and the Hylian brains. If you found this video useful or helpful to you at all, please let me know in the comments, like my video, and if you see to do so, please subscribe to the channel. I got the feeling I'm probably going to be doing more No Man's Sky videos in the future, and that's all I have for you today. Everyone, please have a beautiful day.